The following is a review for critical, analytical, and educational purposes only, and is protected under Article 17 and 107 in the United States Fair Use Code. This video is not an infringement on copyright. Please enjoy the video. When it comes to the summer movie season, August is typically a month where everything starts to wind down, and unfortunately this year is no exception. Honestly, there's not that much of interest this month in the UK at first glance, but who knows, maybe in this video we might find something worthwhile. Oh, and before you ask, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is released in the UK in October, so that's why it's not going to be previewed. Without further ado, let's start off with
The Nut Job.
Holy macadamia, lunch is served. We gotta get those nuts. These nuts are ours! You guys smell like burnt nuts or something? That me? Flaming card of nuts!
Ew!
Destroyed our only food for winter. We're all gonna die!
This movie came out in the US back in January, and despite an all-star cast, it was critically maimed, and yeah, it's not really hard to see why. I know people will tell me to go easy on The Nut Job because it's for kids, but do you know what's out on DVD right now that got released just a week ago? The Lego Movie. Go buy that for your kids and I can guarantee that you will all have a better time. Maybe The Nut Job will be good, but come on, The Lego Movie. It's on DVD.
We are not a pack of wild animals!
You didn't see that coming, did you?
Step up 5. All in.
There's a magic that happens when you dance. Everything lines up. The world is in sync. And for one perfect moment, you feel totally alive.
Let's not kid ourselves here. There have been 5 of these movies. Either you're on board or you're not. Did you like the previous ones? No? Then ignore. If you liked them, then go for it. I hear that if you like dance movies, this is a good franchise, so you know what? Have at it.
We need to give them a show. We're gonna bring the house down.
The Inbetweeners 2.
Email from Jay.
As you know, I'm on a mental gap year in Australia. Come and stay anytime you like.
I'm in.
Australia is the sex capital of the world. Oh. You know why they call it down under? Because that's where your face spends most of the time. Plenty of time in the bush, Neil. The bush around the pussies. She looks well freaked out.
Do you think that might have anything to do with the car?
Doubt it. This is the classic Aussie shagging wagon.
The mobile virgin conversion unit.
I just did a review of the first movie, so you guys and girls already know that I love the franchise and consider the TV series and the first movie to be essential viewing for British teenagers. However, you should also know that I felt the Inbetweeners movie was a definitive end to the franchise, successfully wrapping up many of the threads and character arcs established in the series, so is there any need for this sequel? Something tells me that this sequel is happening for the UK the same reason we got Godzilla 2000 from Japan. Toho in Japan wrapped up the Godzilla franchise, let the Americans do an adaptation, they screwed it up in spectacular fashion, so the original creators are back to show them how it's really done. That's my theory. But either way, yeah, I'll see this and it looks pretty good, but let's see if it can really justify its existence.
Simon, swear on your hoodie you're not going to cheat on me. I just love you so much.
Basically, I just need to kill myself. And it's got to be easier than breaking up with her. I just need to Skype home.
I haven't seen your mum for 6 months. I need to refresh the image in the wank bank.
Hello, Dolly, I can't see you.
Tip the lid forward.
How's that?
Move it up!
Right.
Planes 2. Fire and Rescue.
Rip off his landing gear.
What? Give him a go.
Yeah, I'm tall. Look at this.
I'm Dipper. That's what everyone calls me.
Mrs.
Miss. Miss, yeah.
Dipper.
Dipper.
Yep.
Yep.
Windlifter, you're cleared to maneuver. Windlifter copies.
Mr. Mayday.
Is that guy writing down everything I say?
Yes.
So he just wrote that down?
Yes.
And that?
Yes.
And that?
Yes.
Oh, Chevy.
The Planes franchise is kind of like a fart. I understand its need to exist, and I'm sure young children find them pretty funny, but when one of them goes off, I don't want to be anywhere near it. Yes, the Planes franchise, a spin-off of Pixar's Cars franchise, pretty much only exists for Disney to rake in loads of cash from merchandising. However, since Disney are using that money to fund legitimately interesting and worthwhile projects for Marvel, Pixar and more, I might cut these movies a bit of slack, at least why they're being made. That didn't stop the first movie from being dull and generic, but where am I going with this?
Listen to my new siren!
Classy.
The Expendables 3.
It can't be.
We were close once. We started this whole Expendables thing together, but we had a falling out.
What are you gonna do?
Reload.
The Expendables is a franchise that I think could honestly be something very, very special. You've got all of these cheesy action icons teaming up to have epic action sequences and spouting terrible and cheesy dialogue, but 2 movies into this franchise and that potential has yet to be realised, which is incredibly disappointing. Still, the second one was slightly better than the first, and the inclusion of Harrison Ford, Kelsey Grammer, Wesley Snipes and Mel Gibson in this looks set to continue the franchise's upward trend. Will this movie actually realise the potential the franchise holds? I hope so, because damn, that's a brilliant cast. Don't waste them, Stallone. The action looks pretty cool though.
Couldn't take the stairs?
How hard can it be to kill 10 men?
Insane. Courageous. But insane.
Hector and the Search for Happiness.
Once upon a time, there was a young psychiatrist called Hector.
It's an uphill battle.
I'm at the end of my rope.
Who had a very satisfactory life.
You seem a little blue. Not your usual self.
Malcolm, you stupid!
I need to get away. Do some research.
On what? Happiness. Where were you thinking of going? I was thinking China.
Feel-good comedies are kind of like farts. I understand their need to exist, but... Sorry, I've already done that bit. Yeah, this is a feel-good comedy. The cast is pretty cool. Trailer made me laugh, so, yeah,
The more we focus on our own personal happiness, the more it eludes us. We should concern ourselves not so much with the pursuit of happiness, but with the happiness of pursuit.
Deliver us from evil.
There's 2 types of evil in this life, Officer Sargent. Secondary evil, the evil that men do, and primary evil, which is something else entirely.
I've seen some horrible things. Nothing that can't be explained by human nature.
Then you haven't seen true evil.
A horror movie from the director of Sinister, one of my favourite horror movies in recent memory, as well as the director of Marvel's upcoming Doctor Strange movie. Sign me the hell up! Oh. Maybe he was having an off day.
You'll hear 3 voices. One of the voices is coming from a 5-year-old girl. Every culture, every religion has practiced exorcism.
Into the Storm.
This looks ridiculous. This looks over the top. This looks stupid and cheesy as hell. This looks incredible.
Hey guys, it's splitting! There's another one! There's 3, 4, they're everywhere! Hang on! Oh my God!
I study storms all my life. And this one is bigger than any storm that has ever been.
Lucy.
English?
No.
You speak English?
Yes.
Take me to the hospital now.
Yay! Staggered release dates for movies I was looking forward to. What a great idea, yay! Anyway, yes, the fact that the movie is centered around the fallacy that humans only use 10% of their brains is a bit annoying. It shouldn't affect the quality of the movie, but it would be like basing a film around the idea of someone learning to use all 5 fingers on one hand because normally we can only use one. However, from what I've seen and heard, Lucy is actually a really smart and entertaining action movie. What else do you expect from director Luc Besson? And I'm kind of surprised that this movie beat out Hercules at the US box office last month. Once again, another nail in the outdated Hollywood coffin that says people don't want to see women in lead roles.
Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For.
How did I get here? What have I done?
You're the only man I ever loved.
Death is just like life in Sin City. It always wins.
You never thought we'd stand a chance against the most powerful man in the state. Maybe I'll go crazy. Crazy's sounding pretty good right now.
Not gonna lie, I don't really know anything about the Sin City franchise, whether it's the movies or the comic book franchise. It's just not something I've paid much attention to. However, the promotional material for A Dame to Kill For actually looks stylish as hell. It looks like there's your typical Frank Miller misogyny, which will probably turn a lot of people off, and for good reason. If that is your fight, then have at it. But I do love the aesthetic of the movie. It looks stylish as hell with a great cast, and after seeing Eva Green tear up the screen in 300 Rise of an Empire earlier this year, I'm looking forward to seeing what she does as the titular dame.
You're starting a gang war in a game for professionals. Never lose control. Never let the monster out.
Let's be cops.
We're going to the costume party tonight. Let's be cops.
Boss tip, walk in the building, I own it.
People actually think we're cops. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, marijuana.
Officer, this is...
Oh, that's ripping. Thank you. Damn.
I'm sorry, I had no idea that you were a cop.
She likes you, man. You don't mess with the law.
Okay, what I'm about to say may completely label me as a buzzkill for the rest of my days, but I promised myself that I would never lie to my viewers, so I'm going to stick to that. Yes, some of the jokes in the promotional material for Let's Be Cops has made me laugh, but I don't think I can quite ignore the premise of the movie. This is an American movie based around 2 dumb guys pretending to be police officers for fun, but it's coming at a time where there are news reports daily about excessive police brutality, corruption in the service, and just the terrible state of affairs concerning the emergency services in America. I may be able to overlook all of that if the movie ends with these 2 guys actually getting punished for what they've done, but it's a frat boy comedy. I honestly doubt that will happen. Had this movie come out in the 80s or the 90s, this could have been fun, but in 2014, at this time, in this context, it does kind of make me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Thank God you're here.
Oh, yeah, thank God we are here.
It's my sorority sisters.
Sorority sisters.
Oh, no! What the hell?
Relax! Control the situation! That's what you get! That's what you get!
So there we go. Kind of a dour note to end on, and honestly, there's not really that much to recommend this month. I mean, Lucy's looks pretty cool, but that was a holdover from last month, and Into the Storm, that looks incredible, but it looks shit. It looks like schlock, so That's not really a good accomplishment. Maybe there's something I missed. Is there a great movie in August that you're looking forward to? Maybe I underappreciated something in this preview that I really should be keeping a closer eye on. Please let me know. So yeah, this is kind of awkward. Tell you what, just go watch Guardians of the Galaxy again every week this month, okay? The film is friggin' awesome, so just do that. And I'll see you guys next time.
Show me.